Hi there, and welcome to our latest constellation video. Today we're going to look at Gemini. Now Gemini is one of the 13 constellations of the zodiac, and it's one of the easier ones, or one of the easier constellations to spot in the sky, even for very amateur stargazers. It's located northeast of Orion, and you can find it by following the line between the two brightest stars in Orion, Rigel in the bottom right hand corner and Betelgeuse up in the top left, and it points at Gemini. It's located between Taurus and Cancer in terms of constellations in the zodiac, and from around about Christmas through to the springtime it's quite easy to see, but best viewing is in the winter months of February and early March. By April and May it's sitting in the west, ready to set just after the sun sets. The two brightest stars in the constellation are also named after Greek mythology's Castor and Pollux and represent the heads of the twins, while fainter stars represent their bodies. Castor, or Alpha Geminorum, is the second brightest star in Gemini and the 44th brightest in the sky. It's a binary with a combined magnitude of about 1.58. It's 51 light years distant from us, and in Arabic culture it was known as the head of the foremost twin. Pollux, which is Beta Geminorum, is the brightest star in the constellation, the 17th brightest in the sky, and it's an evolved orange giant with an apparent magnitude of 1.14, and it's about 33.7 light years away from us, sometimes known as the head of the second twin. Alzirr, or Gamma Geminorum, is another bright star. It has an apparent magnitude of 1.9, and it's easily visible to the naked eye. It's approximately 109 light years from Earth. A Mebsuta, Epsilon Geminorum, marks Castor's outstretched right leg. It has an apparent magnitude of 3.06 and is about 840 light years distant. It actually lies close to the ecliptic, so therefore the moon and the planets can pass in front of it. Tejat Posterior, or Mu Geminorum, is the fourth brightest star in the constellation, and it has a visual magnitude of 2.85. It's about 230 light years away. And it means back foot, and it refers to Castor's foot, sometimes known by another Latin name, calx, which means the heel. Alzirr, or Z Geminorum, is a yellow-white subgiant about 11 times more luminous than the Sun, and it has an apparent magnitude of 3.35, and it's about 60 light years distant from Earth. It's a rapid rotator with a projected rotational velocity of 66 kilometers a second, and it marks one of the 4 feet of the twins. Wasat, I love Wasat. Delta Geminorum is also bright enough to be seen with the naked eye, with a visual magnitude of 3.53. It's about 60 light years away, and it means middle in Arabic. It's also known sometimes by its Chinese name, which is Tartsun. And in 1930, the American astronomer Clyde Tombaugh discovered Pluto, about half a degree to the east of this star. It's another fast rotator with a projected rotational velocity of 129 kilometers a second. It's about 1.6 billion years old. And in about a million years' time, it will become within 6 light years of the Sun, so it's moving close to us. And finally, Mekbuda, or Zeta Geminorum, is an intermediate luminosity supergiant, and it's a Cepheid variable. Like other stars in the Cepheid class, it has a regular pulsation frequency, one determined by the star's mass, and its luminosity varies over a period of 10 days and ranges from 3.68 to 4.16. It's about 2,900 times more luminous than our Sun. Well, please subscribe to my channel. Just to pause for a moment and say, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribers are really important to me. It shows that people appreciate what I'm doing. Thank you. Other interesting objects in Gemini include the Eskimo Nebula, the Medusa Nebula, and Geminga, a neutron star. It also has Messier 35 in it. Well, the Eskimo Nebula is a bipolar double-shell planetary nebula. It was first discovered by William Herschel on 17th of January 1987. It's a planetary nebula, sometimes known as the clown face, where a star's exploded a sun-type star, and blown off its outer clouds of dust and gas, in this case directly towards us, hence the fact we see it as a halo. It has an apparent magnitude of 10.1. It's about 3,000 light years away from us and can be seen through a small telescope. The Jellyfish Nebula, IC 443, is a supernova remnant. Known as a jellyfish, and you can see why, it's found near the bright star of Eta Geminorum. It's about 5,000 light years away. It's believed to be the remnant of a supernova that occurred somewhere in the 3 to 30,000 years ago, and it's about 70 light years across. The Medusa Nebula is a planetary nebula, Abell 21, located near the border with Gemini and Canis Minor. It's quite old and large, more than 4 light years across, and it got the name Medusa because the filaments of glowing gas some people think look like the serpent's hair of Medusa. It has an apparent magnitude of 7.68 and is about 1,500 light years away from us. And then the one I always struggled pronouncing, Geminga, is a neutron star. It's a decaying core of an old massive star that's ended its life as a supernova about 300,000 years ago. And its name is derived from the Italian Geminga, which means it's not there. The star has an apparent magnitude of 25.5, is about 815 light years from us, and it was the first unidentified gamma ray source to be discovered, as well as the first example of a radio-quiet pulsar. Originally detected as a source of significant gamma rays by the SAS-2 satellite, Gemini is also the radiant point for the meteor shower, the Geminids, which happens around the middle of December every year. Now, the Geminids are quite a good show. It's dark at that time of the year. You get real black, dark skies. And the individual meteors are very bright and they move very fast. So do look out for the Geminids, and we will deal with those in our December look at the night sky. Well, I hope you enjoyed that look at Gemini. Quite an interesting constellation. So take care. Dark skies. Speak to you next time. Bye for now.